time ago.
Right. So this is a $14 inexpensive Steadicam.
$13.50 to be exact.
Yeah, hey, we got the receipt. It's pretty inexpensive. Johnny Chung Lee has done this originally. We're going to have the link right down here. And Wes is going to show us how it's done. So what do we need to get started?
Okay, what you're going to need to get started is a field trip to the hardware store.
Fun, fun.
Always. You need 3 black iron 1/2-inch nipples, 10 inches long. All right? 1 1/2-inch T, 3 1/2-inch caps, 2 machine bolts, 1.5 inches long.
That's what those are?
Yeah, these are the machine bolts.
Great.
Yeah, there's a better shot of that right there. They need to be 1.5 inches long and 1/4 inch diameter. Okay? We need the nuts that go along with them, like these right here. 3 flanged washers, 1/4 inch, of course.
And these are 1.5 inches.
Yeah, 1.5 inches outside diameter, 1/4 inch inside. And then we need some lock washers like these right here. Once again, 1/4 inch. And
These aren't little baby ninja stars?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I hate to disappoint.
That's all right. I'm going to find out what these go for. So once we've got all these supplies, what's the first thing?
Okay, gather all your tools that you might need. 1/2-inch wrench, screwdriver, pipe wrench, needle nose. First thing is your machine work. You need to pop 2 1/4-inch holes.
That's when
through
we
the
had
caps.
fun drilling this hole.
Yeah, this right here. You can see it. I mean, it doesn't have to be dead center, but closer the better, obviously.
Right. And the most important thing with this was that we had it on a vise.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to hurt yourself if you don't use a vise.
Yeah, you're going to end up breaking a finger or breaking your wrist, something like that.
Doesn't sound like much fun. Okay,
No,
so once we've
pain
got...
bad.
So we need to drill holes in, what, 2 of these?
Yes.
So the
we'll need
third
it in
one
2.
is just to, make it look pretty?
Yeah, pretty much. It's
Okay.
going to cover the thread so we don't accidentally
Great.
cut our fingers.
Well, why don't we start with the weight?
Okay.
Okay, so...
Start off with the counterweight.
Yeah, here's the 2.5 pound weight.
And from here, this is going to be the bottom of our Steadicam, and that's actually what's going to act to steady it, counteract any kind of swinging motion. So from this, we take our weight, we take 1 machine bolt, and 1 flange washer. Washer down, flange bolt through. Okay? Flange washer on the other side, like so. Then, cap with a hole in it.
Great.
1 locking washer. Now this part gets to be a little bit of a pain because you have to get it on the bolt inside of the cap. So you just kind of have to play with it.
There we go.
You can just jiggle it, and a lot of times it'll fall right on. And then same thing for the nut. Just kind of get it situated on there. And here's the fun part. Just kind of hold your finger on the nut and hand thread it on as far as it'll go. At this point, it's not all about getting it all the way
Art,
down.
not a science.
Yeah.
Need this?
Oh, hey.
I'll get it.
All right. Then we'll take the screwdriver and our little pair of needle nose pliers here. Hold the nut. Here comes the fun part. All right. And then carry on until tight. Oops. Once you get it kind of snug, that lock washer in the bottom will actually grab the bolt, so you won't need the needle nose at a certain point. Kind of makes life a little easier.
I'll hold this for you.
Hey, all right, check that out.
Teamwork. There we go.
All right, now you can let go. It's nice and snug. Now a good way to rate how much you've torqued this down is when the washers dish out. That's when you know it's nice.
Yeah, you got
and
this
snug.
little dimple in here.
Yeah, you can see that right there.
And you've done the same thing with this. So how'd you get that little dimple in there?
That one, you can either just do it like this, or you can hold it in the vise inside of the weight hole with one of your machine bolts stuck in it,
Right.
and smack it one good time with a hammer.
Cool. Okay. So what about for the camera end?
All right, the camera mount, that one looks a little funky.
Okay.
Like
So
when
you've already got it started off. I see we've got the cap here with the bolt going through it, nut on the other end.
Yeah. Underneath that nut's another lock washer.
Great.
Okay. Now here you take a wing nut, put it on upside down. You'll see why in just a second. And then take your other dish washer,
Okay.
put it so it cups up.
Oh, okay. So instead of the camera just sitting on, this little piece right here, it's going to sit on this whole thing.
Right.
That's going to distribute the weight.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to do. And it'll look something like this. And you of all people know that when you're screwing this in,
be careful.
Incredibly. Just snug it.
Yeah, that's camera 3. You don't want to break camera 3.
Yeah, you can't hurt camera 3. And then just snug it up with the wing nut, just like that.
Let me see.
Yeah.
It's a good fit. Cool. Okay, so now we've got the bottom done, we've got the top done, so just throw it all together, right?
Yeah, sling it all together.
I can figure this stuff out, right?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Now, do you need to really tighten this down real good? Or, do you need to use the wrench to hook it all up, or what?
It depends on what you're going to decide to do with your Steadicam. If you want to make it super portable, hand tightening is going to be good enough.
Yeah, we want this portable so we can put it in the camera bag and try and get it through customs.
Customs.
Yeah, it's not going to make it through customs.
No, it's going to be fun at all. But, yeah, hand tight's good enough, but if you're going to make it more of like a permanent fixture, go ahead and take your pipe wrench to it and snug everything down really tight. You don't want it to come apart on you at some very, very inopportune time. Would you like a hand, Darren?
No, I got it. Here, please. Here.
All right, you just hold that part still. See how easy that is?
Yeah, it would have been easier had we not had the camera on it.
Yeah, probably, but...
Okay, so...
There's that.
There's the top half.
And then screw the bottom half on. I'll bring it over here so everybody can see.
Okay. So everybody can see me not be able to screw something on. How many hackers does it take to screw on a 2.5-pound weight? There we go.
All right.
Wow, that was really easy.
Yeah, and it's not very heavy at all. It's probably about 10 pounds total.
Right.
So, and you can just...
Yeah, we were doing some tests earlier, and you kind of have to walk, toe heel.
Yeah, you kind of do your toe heel, and, you hold all your weight on the vertical post, and you just kind of use your other hand to stabilize on the handle. You can do some nice pans, stuff like that. You can see how simple it is. We just put it together.
Cool.
In no time.
So there's actually a couple of additional parts that you can get to this. For this, some little add-ons for doing mounting the camera on the bottom and stuff like that. And more information is on that website. Of course, we've got links to that at the bottom of the screen as well as on our show notes. Thank you so much for building us a Steadicam. I'm sure we're going to put this to a lot of good use.
Yeah, and now our hacklings won't get motion sickness.
Hey.